We're Charles and Janet Cox.
I'm Charles.
I was a dance teacher for 32 years.
And I was a advertising executive for 32 years.
I just retired.
And I just retired. And together we are
Retired. Well, we think it's funny, I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I had a dance studio and we renovated this old barn and it was beautiful, and out in front of the barn was this huge oak tree that was gorgeous. And one day it was struck by lightning in a terrible storm and we wound up having to take it down, and it was very, very sad.
And I came up with a song about the tree. I was going to write about the tree, and then at the same time it occurred to me her mother had told me the story about when she was a young girl. She used to climb up in this old hickory tree out in front of the farmhouse that she grew up in, and she would sit up there and sway in the wind. And she was a woman of faith, and it brought her closer to God and nature, and she said it was very comforting. So she died not long before we had to take the tree down, and the two things kind of happened at the same time. And so I came up with the song.
And it's called We All Fall Down. When I was a young girl, there was a big hickory tree, stood so straight and so tall, I thought it never could fall. It was a fortress to me. I used to climb through the branches and gaze around at our farm. I used to sing gospel hymns as I swayed in the wind in those hickory arms. But we all fall down, we all fall down. We find our way back again and sing and sway in the wind, but we all fall down. One day a thunderstorm came through, the kind that don't seem to win. A limb came down on our car and the lightning cut a big scar in my hickory friend. My daddy patched up my tree, he filled the scar with cement. And as the seasons roll by, I still swayed in the sky in that hickory wind. But we all fall down, we all fall down. But with the help of our friends, we find our way back again. But we all fall down. One day Daddy told me a tree would have to come down. Although it seemed to be fine, it had rotted inside, the limbs were no longer sound. I stood and cried with my father when my hickory fell. He held me tight in his arms, his face so weathered and worn, and he said to me, girl, we all fall down, girl, we all fall down. That is the way of this world. You need to learn right now, girl, that we all fall down. We all fall down, Lord, we all fall down. We return to the earth where the seedlings give birth. Some are lost, some found, but we all fall down.
We all fall down.
The end is where we begin,
We all fall down.
where it always has been.
We all fall down.
Find our way back again and sing and sway in the wind. That is the way of all men. all fall down.